What?
You just want the flavor, you just want the flavor, you just want the flavor, you just want the flavor. She's a glow-up girl, shining so bright, hotter than the summer, ready for a flight. Living in a fantasy, sweet like a tree. Got the party poppin', feel that heat. You got that fever for flavor, you know you crave it, babe. Taste my name, baby, let's misbehave. It's flavor, how you crave it. Ooh. Feel like royalty, keep the vibe alive. This queen's unstoppable, watch her thrive. Who said perfection? Must have been you. I own my truth, yeah, I'm breaking through. It's on me, unleash my energy, wild and free. In these digital streets, I'm making waves. Light it up, no limits, just brave. Oh. You got that fever, yeah. You know you crave it, babe. Taste my name, baby, let's misbehave. It's flavor, how you crave it. This girl shine bright. She's on fire, fire. Watch me ride. Got my head in the clouds. Fire in my eyes. Taste my flavor every time you call. In this dance, baby, I give my all. Do what? You got that fever, flavor. You know you crave it, babe. Taste my name, baby, let's misbehave. It's flavor, how you crave it. You just want the flavor. 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 Can't deny this flavor. It's flavor, come on, let's ride. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down. We got our feet on the ground and we're burning it down. This girl is on fire. Do I?
Hey, y'all. Sweet Potato coming out the gate, gifting 5 flavor memberships. Thank you very much, Sweet Potato. If you got one of those 5 gifted membership, please tell Sweet Potato thank you. Thank you very much, Sweet Potato. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, honey. How y'all doing? Jilly member for 12 months. Hey. What's going on, peeps? Now I'm not used to this at all. I'm in 2 live streams. What is going on? I'm not used to this at all. Whew. Well, I guess I might as well. Hey, Just Keep It Real member for 12 months. Thank you. Hey, Blue. Hey. Let me speak to my chat. Let me speak to my peeps in the building. We have Miss Anna Maria, BB's, Beverly, Black Cat Lover, Blue, Lazarou, Break the Silence, Mama Cannoli, Chewy's mom, Gonna Tell It, Heidi Black, Jamie, Jennifer P, Jilly, Joyce, Just Keep It Real, Legally Blonde, Miss Miggs, Poppy, Roll Less Traveled, Shelby, Sweet Pea, Sweet Potato, and Turnt. And hold up, I got some more people. Hold up. I got people over here in this other live stream. Let me speak to y'all as well. We have Miss Sin, Eorism, Flash, Marnie, Shine, and Tiana Clave. Hey, y'all. Lord, have mercy. Sweet. who is this? Sweet Pea member for 17 months. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate you. Hey, Mark. Hey, Cindy. Look, I got my vertical live stream going. So I got some peeps that are over there in my vertical live stream. And then I have some peeps in my regular live stream. So I actually am live right now on vertical and horizontal. I don't know. I'm live two places. That's all I know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But hey, hey. So, what have y'all been up to on this Saturday? Chewy's mom became a new member. Thank you so much, Chewy's mom. Dante says, I hate vertical live streams. Hey, Dante. Glitch in the no, it's not a glitch. It's not a glitch. I'm just I'm live on two live streams. I don't know what's going on. I know it's gonna tell it's been boring. Boring as ever. Christmas decorating. Okay. Have y'all have most of y'all got y'all Thanksgiving meals together, taken care of? I know I got to take care of one person who has reached out to me and told me that they were gonna need some help for Thanksgiving. Any new court updates? Well, Bombshell had a rule nice eye that was filed on her Muskegee court e-portal for her eviction, and I still have not got the FOIA back yet. And I'm pissed about it. I'm pissed. I want that FOIA back, and I want it back now. I don't know what the lady's up to. I don't know what she's up to. Get my tamale list ready for Thanksgiving. You making tamales for Thanksgiving? Okay then. Honey, I done got most of my stuff. I got stuff for the macaroni and cheese. I got the stuff for the dressing. Um the green bean casserole, the yams, the turnip greens, the ham, the turkey. You know what? I got to y'all, I told y'all my brother wants a fried turkey for Thanksgiving, right? Okay. He wants a fried turkey for Thanksgiving. And I don't know if y'all know what kind of oil it takes to fry a turkey for Thanksgiving. It takes peanut oil. This oil is almost $20 a gallon. $20 a gallon. And he's telling me that he gonna need 5 gallons of oil for the turkey. Excuse me? $20 a gallon for some fucking peanut oil? Yes, Marnie, I saw it. I saw it. But not 12 turkeys nor 24 butters. Yes, I saw that. Girl, $100 worth of oil. No, ma'am. Uh-uh. He must go bottle this oil up and save it for next year turkey too. Because ain't no way in hell $100 to fry a turkey. Yes, Blue. Yes. I'm like, you know what? We might be sticking our turkey in the fucking oven at this point. I bet we all know someone that still has peanut oil in their fryer from 3 Thanksgivings ago. You probably could borrow it. Oh, no. Hell no. I don't want that nasty ass oil. Oh, my God. Michelle probably didn't even use peanut oil, y'all. She probably didn't even use peanut oil. She probably fried that turkey with vegetable oil. Eorism. Contact Michelle. No, I will not. Flash. If you send it to me, I'll play it. So y'all, they having here in a little park in Arkansas today, in our little country town, they're having a trail ride. Okay, it is hundreds upon hundreds of people out there. And I thought about going out there. But I said, nah, you know what? I don't think I want to go out there. Them people out there drinking, they out there drunk, they out there shaking their ass, they out there acting a fool. And I said, nah, I'll pass on that. I'll pass. They out there clowning, y'all. They out there showing their booty. Yes, they are. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Let me see if I can show y'all what they out there doing. Hold up. Let me see if I can show y'all. They out there showing their ass. I said, nah, I'll pass on that. God. Yes, it's me. It's me. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Let me see here. Let me show y'all how messy they are out there. Let me show y'all how messy they are. They out there showing their ass. And Cross County, the T-Birds won last night. They lost. I mean, they won the football game last night. So they are playing Desark next Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. And if they win their game, they going to the state championship, baby. And I'm going to be there for it. I'm going to that state championship game. And they probably will beat Desark because they already done beat Desark before. They already done beat them. So, you know, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Let me show y'all what they out there doing. They out there turnt, baby. Hold up. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Where them fans at? Hey, they out there showing out, baby. They out there showing out. Let me show y'all. Hold up. Go. They out there showing out, baby. Out there showing out.
Head on, shit. Everybody with the fireworks.
Out there shooting fireworks and all, baby. I'm like, it's a little ratchet out there. Look, got rims on a ATV. Look at Four Corner. Four corner. Look at them. They out there ratchet as ever. Hey. 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 They out there clowning, y'all. Out there clowning they ass. they out. No, Mark, she ain't out there. She's not out there. No, sir. I would not allow Diane to take her ass out there. No, I will not. But I started to go out there, y'all. I started to. I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it. I was like, no, I don't really need to see nobody out there. They out there getting drunk, acting a fool. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll pass. Let your mama live. Girl, Diane been out all day. She been out all day long. It's time for her to come sit her booty down somewhere, okay? Diane doing the paper cut Tina out there. she probably would turn. She probably would be out there doing the paper cut Tina. She probably. hey, spark plug. Oh God. So, just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. So, I don't know if any of y'all have been watching the Celeste Riviera's case. Okay. I don't know if any of y'all have been watching this today. But I've been paying close attention to this case, okay? I've been paying close attention to it. And y'all, they said today that the medical director, the person who did the autopsy, is not going to be able to find out the cause of death. Why? Because she was fucking frozen, y'all. The girl was frozen. Excuse me? Frozen? I got a clip. I got a clip. I sure do. Let me play it for y'all. Let me play it for y'all. Sure do. It's I ain't got no words. No words.
Some major developments in the Celeste Rivas death. TMZ has learned that her body had been frozen. And when it was found, it was still partially frozen in the back of David's car.
What?
And it was in such bad condition that we are told the medical examiner may never be able to establish the cause of death. So here's what we know. When the body was found, it was in terrible condition. It had been decapitated. The torso was intact. The limbs had been removed and they were cut up.
Excuse me, David. You know what? He need his ass whoops. He needs his ass whoops. This little young ass girl.
Severely. the body was partially frozen in the trunk. And this is really important because remember,
Oh my
the
God.
body had been sitting there for days before it was finally impounded and then the body discovered. And it was still, the body parts were still partially frozen. So
Oh my
we are
God.
told that when the body first went to the medical examiner's office in early September, it was listed as an apparent homicide, but that was just from what seemed obvious that the body was cut up into pieces. The medical examiner is having a really tough time right now trying to figure out what the cause of death was. We are told it is likely the cause of death will go undetermined because
Wow.
of the condition of the body and the fact that it was frozen and the fact that it was cut up the way it was. So we have told you that we know David is a suspect, and even if it is undetermined, the LAPD can still move forward, as could the LA County District Attorney.
Did y'all hear what he said? Did y'all hear what he said? That David is still a suspect. Sweet Pea, you don't know this case? Okay. This case it started a couple months ago. When the police were called to a tow yard because of a raunchy ass smell that came from a Tesla, a black Tesla that was out there in the tow yard. It was a raunchy ass smell. So when the police came out there, they popped the trunk of the Tesla, which is in the front of it, and found human remains. Okay. David, who is a singer, it belonged to him. The car belonged to him. He was on tour singing, and I believe he did it. I do. I believe that he 1,000% did it. I do. This girl, she was 13, 14 years old, 13, 14 years old, and had ran away from home. Exactly, Anna Maria. He did not report it stolen or anything like that. He parked it um up the street from his house, and it was towed off from there. Hey, Mount Mama. Crazy. But we're gonna finish listening to this.
LAPD is viewing this as a homicide. David is a suspect. We know this. And one of the keys to the case is a trip that authorities say David made in the middle of the night back in this spring to a remote area of Santa Barbara County. We are now also told that there is a second suspect, and our information is that the second suspect has something to do with the cutting up of the body. Now,
Who would that second suspect be, y'all? Who would that second suspect be? Would it be David's brother or his manager? Because his manager is the one who owned the house. Okay? His manager is the one who owned the house. So who would the second suspect be? His brother or his manager? I'm thinking it's going to end up between one of those two. Seriously.
Mark Garagos, who is my co-host on the Two Angry Men podcast, told us in the most recent podcast that his information is that this second suspect is being looked at not just for dismembering the body, but also for what happened before, during, and after Celeste's death. So there is
Wow.
a second suspect that the LAPD has its sights on. They have identified the person. Garriga says he knows who it is, not saying, but it is a second suspect implicated here. So obviously,
Why they ass ain't behind bars? Why aren't they locked up yet? That's all I'm wondering. What is taking so long? I mean, everybody knows that it's. I mean, even if she died accidentally from an overdose or something like that, they still cut up her fucking body and froze it. Come on now. Seriously? Yes, Eorism. She was 13 or 14 years old. She was a young girl. A young girl. She was 13, 14 years old. The private detective found all the drugs in the house. Yep, Turn. Yep. See, I've been keeping my eye on this case. I've been keeping my eye on it. And the private detective also ID'd the person who was driving the car the day it was parked. And he also ID'd them as well. So it's crazy.
Question: how on earth did this body go from Santa Barbara, if that's indeed where it was taken? And that seems to be the operating theory of the LAPD, that if it was taken to Santa Barbara, how did it end up back in Los Angeles in the trunk of David's car in a residential neighborhood? The only thing that makes sense, and that's months and months later, the only thing that makes sense is that based on connecting the dots, it would seem that this body was put in a freezer for an extended period of time. And it was so frozen that by the time it got in the car, it took a long time for it to unfreeze, and it had not fully unfrozen at the time the body was discovered at the impound lot. So again, it looks like there may never be a cause of death determined by the medical examiner. The body was frozen. Just keep looking at TMZ. We will have more updates as the days pass.
Wow. So, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't never in my life seen nothing like it. Let me share another video with y'all. Cause
you're saying that there is another suspect other than David who the LAPD has its sights set on with respect to what happened to Celeste before, during, and after her death, correct?
Correct.
Welcome to the Two Angry Men podcast. Mark, the singer David is in big trouble. We
why is he still out?
And I can give you this 100%.
That's David right there, y'all. That's David. And I will listen. Before I end this live stream, remind me to play a couple of his songs for y'all, because in his songs he basically tails off on his fucking self. He does. He tails off on his fucking self in his songs. It's weird as hell.
The medical examiner has not yet determined cause of death. Nor has the toxicology report been given over to the LAPD. The LAPD robbery homicide unit is viewing the death of Celeste Rivas as a homicide, and David is a suspect. And
David's 21.
David is not the only suspect.
And David is not the only suspect.
David's 21 or 22. 21 or 22. But he knows better than to be with a girl who's 13 or 14 years old. Like, don't play his music, he will copyright it. Fuck David.
But what I am told is that at least one other suspect, it's not necessarily in connection to the murder, it's in connection to dismembering the body. And I think this all has to do with a mysterious trip to Santa Barbara in the middle of the night last spring. And I got details. What do you got?
Okay, so not only that, but you know how we've almost got whiplash on this story from, I think you were the one who had said that all of your sources had dried up like very, very early on this. And you were
not
actually quite
anymore.
surprised.
Not anymore.
And the reason for that, by the way, my surmise, wild speculation, they not only got the records that support what you were saying is 100%, that he took a trip to Santa Barbara County, But they now also, and you may have reported this. I'm not in the weeds on the TMZ feed, but they've got his social media and have tied up social media with some of the trips, and they've got cell phone records that they have poured over, and they have triangulated this to the point where
why the fuck is he not locked up? Why is David not behind bars? Why? That's all I want to know is why. Why his ass ain't locked up yet?
It's almost it's eerie. I saw this 10 years ago on another murder case that I had, but when it was in the infancy stages, they've got a chart at LAPD that you would not believe. They've got this thing down to a timeline that's almost by the minutes triangulated to the location, if you can believe that. And it's not just one source. When I say triangulated, it's media, social media, cell phone, Tesla, other, and all I'll say is other kind of GPS tracking devices, if you will. And it's really, I used to joke, or my father used to joke, LAPD is lost and presumed destroyed. They actually have elevated their game, and this is quite a feat of investigation so far.
That's fascinating. So let me tell you what we know, because it aligns with what you just said.
Come on, Harvey.
That in the spring, David took a trip to a very remote area of Santa Barbara County in the middle of the night and spent several hours there. We have also been told, yes, there is another suspect, but the suspect is somebody they believe helped him dismember the body, because what we were told by multiple sources is they believe that more than one person dismembered the body. Now, I don't think they can conclude that just by looking at it. I mean, look, Jeffrey Dahmer dismembered a body completely, and he did it alone. So there's some reason they're saying he had help, and it's not just the way the body was cut up. So here's my theory, and I've got a little bit of evidence on this too, but my theory is that they may have done this in Santa Barbara County, and the reason there may be another suspect is that, yes, there's cell phone data, but I think more important, there might be Tesla video. Remember, Tesla has cameras on the car, and
it sure does.
The LAPD, we're told, has gained access to that data. And clearly that video.
David, you're cooked. You're cooked, bitch. You're cooked. You're fucking cooked, sir. He has to be, you know what? He has to be stupid as hell. He has to be one stupid individual to not know that the police can get the video that Tesla records. Like, sweet baby Jesus.
What if there is video of not just David in the car, but a second person in the car? And then the question, do they have any evidence the body was possibly dismembered there? I'm going to tell you something, and I cannot be more specific, but there was an offhanded comment made to me by somebody connected to all of this about possibly hiding the body there. I mean, just the words hiding the body. And it was posed kind of as a hypothetical, but it's somebody with some knowledge. And so what I'm thinking is that I don't think they took Celeste to Santa Barbara County and killed her, if that's indeed what happened to Celeste.
Look at her. She is such a beautiful little girl. Such a beautiful little girl. Oh my God. You know what? It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. And they have clips of her on live streams with him and all of this, and she always had big ass glasses on her face, trying to disguise who she was. And he actually had an adult Celeste, so she was Celeste 1. There was a adult Celeste that he used to hang around with too. It's crazy. Crazy as hell.
Whatever happened probably happened somewhere else, maybe in LA, and that the body was taken to Santa Barbara County, and maybe the body was dismembered there. Now, what I can't answer is how does it then end up in his trunk? And that I can't figure out back in Los
Crazy.
Angeles. But that Santa Barbara trip is the key to this case, Mark. I'm telling you, I've been on the
So what was he doing in Santa Barbara? What was he doing there at that time of the morning? What was he doing there?
phone personally on this one, and that Santa Barbara trip is the key.
He sure did turn, and they were also telling people that she was pregnant with his child. Did you see that Discord link? Crazy. Crazy as hell. Telling people she's pregnant.
Yeah, and by the way, the whiplash that I've talked about in terms of the reporting on this as well, that whiplash also had to do with at first they weren't even sure that it was dismembered because of the degradation. And so that took a little while, which was another reason they were being so kind of tight and close to the vest, so to speak. But it wasn't just, I'm told, it was not just the trip itself, it was the confirmation of the social media. And for those who think that, and I know I've heard people talk about this, and people who are frequently on social media, they think that the phone is the
Flash. It was the other Celeste who ended up wearing her Gap hoodie after she was already dead. It was the other Celeste. Hey, Sissy girl. We're talking about David and Celeste. That's who we're talking about. Because they just came back and said the medical examiners are not going to be able to determine a cause of death because she was fucking frozen. She was frozen. Like, yeah, they had this shit all planned out. All planned out. And for her to be frozen, I mean, they trying to tell people that she was almost frozen down to the core. And part of her was still frozen when the police found the body. So how long did they freeze her for? Like, how long was she froze for? Because I think the last concert they saw Celeste at was back in July. Was it back in July? Denise, frozen would preserve the body, but she had done thawed out some being in the trunk of their Tesla. She had done she had done this it irks me. It irks me.
only thing that is tracking you. But when you post that, whether it's posting on a phone or anything else, the use of the social media platform itself is basically something that is utilized as well that can determine your
Hey, lock
location.
lady.
And so if
Hey,
you've got
pallet.
that, you've got your phone, you've got a time when you post some kind of a social media story, if you will. All of these things have now been utilized, and is one of the reasons it's taken so long because search warrants have been executed on a number
Yep.
of these platforms or providers, and they were
X turn.
waiting to get back the information. They also have clearly have yet another person that is a target of this, not just David, but they've got somebody else. And I haven't heard yet whether that person is talking or cooperating. But if it's anything like the feds, the first person in is the person who's going to try to talk or cut a deal.
Well, you know what? You know what? I pray to God that second suspect is there in there running their fucking mouth. That's what I pray that they're doing. I'm just wondering who the second suspect is. Is it his manager or is it his brother? I don't know. How old was his brother? Does anybody know how old his brother was? Was he over 18?
We need to talk about this. So my information is that the other suspect and or suspects has to do with dismembering the body. Is your information that this could actually have to do with her death?
Yeah, and I've got a name, but I'm not going to put it out there. I've
Put
already
it
been
out
told the name
there.
as well. And
A name of a suspect?
of another person besides
Put it
him.
out there.
In
And
connection
they-
with the death or the dismemberment?
But they're not ruling anything out. I mean,
Put it out
everything
there,
is on
sir.
the table. They have kept this wide open because they believe, and they believed since the beginning, since the get-go, that there was more than one person involved. Which, by the way, you and I
Wow.
had talked about this way back when, that it appeared that there had to be more people than just David who were involved at least, or knew something that was going on. That's still a working hypothesis, and I know that they
Hey, Lock Lady. No, the last we heard on Michelle was she I played a call on Rumble when she called me the N-word in front of her black male friend, and she told me that Jenny Jin Jin helped her get evicted because Jenny Jin Jin doxed her address, and TCL called her landlord and told her landlord some stuff. So her landlord evicted her. That's the last I done heard on Michelle. Oh, and that she did ask Jenny Jin Jin because she come up on her panel and have a discussion about all the things that Jenny Jin has done to her. And Jenny Jin said that she was gonna host her on a panel. You know, I don't know. Jenny Jin has one more day left of antibiotics, so therefore, you know, she ain't got her voice back yet. Just saying. All right.
focused in at least secondarily, and have not ruled anything out as to a person.
I want to press on this because when you're saying you and I have not talked about this
We
until
haven't
now.
talked about this at all.
I know.
Correct.
So my independent information from multiple sources is that the suspect is somebody involved in the dismemberment of the body. That's very different from involved in the
Hey, Solo
homicide
Rider.
itself. So what you're getting is really important because I have not gotten a name. You say you actually have a name. I haven't
No,
gotten.
I actually have a name. I mean, there's some. I'm not. If I mentioned how, or if I mentioned a couple of things, and I
Hey,
don't want to betray
Stacy.
somebody who gave it to me, but I will tell you that there is somebody that they have identified. There is somebody
Ooh.
that they have not ruled out
Lock
involvement
all of them
before,
up.
during, or after. You know, there's a
Lock
when
all
you
of
do
their ass
a
up.
autopsy, you talk about injuries. Is it post-mortem? Is it perimortem? Is it before? They haven't ruled anything out that way. One of the reasons, in my humble opinion, that the coroner and the pathologist has not released the report yet. And, you know, there were rumblings that as we are taping this, it was going to be
It's
today.
not going to be. We confirm that there was some activity on that
Come on
on
with it.
the website on her page, and her name has now been scrubbed. So it looks like there's a security hold on this, which is
What?
unsurprising.
Well, that isn't surprising because I think they do not.
Turn. You know what? The internet is gonna break. the internet is gonna break when David gets fucking arrested for it, and I'm gonna be here reporting this shit live. I promise you I will be. Because I have been wanting to talk about this case here for a minute. Y'all know I might go live here on Rumble. I'll probably go live on Rumble here later on to talk about Jenny Jen Jen and old Bombshell. But I want to come on YouTube and cover a little bit of this.
Piece information that could jeopardize the
Hey,
investigation.
freaking.
And there is a symbiotic relationship between law enforcement and the coroner's office.
Huh?
I know
Guess
how-
what? Guess what?
Yeah.
I was told that there is a problem with this. And let me tell you what I know. That one of the sources I talked to this week was saying that the LAPD and the medical examiner have had a rocky relationship for the last few years, and that the medical examiner has been slow in giving them information. So the ME still 2.5 months later hasn't accelerated this to a point where the LAPD knows whether they've even called it a homicide, what the toxicology results are. And we talked to somebody today connected to all of this who was grousing that when there was some activity on
Shelby, I'm not even paying no attention to the other hag. I'm not. That bitch, she wants some attention so bad. She wants some fucking attention so bad. She wants somebody to speak on her so terribly. And she's fucking irrelevant to me. I'm keeping the focus on Jenny Jen Jen. Okay? Fuck Hagatha.
Celeste Rivas's page on the ME's website today, this person groused, well, in the Matthew Perry case, we had to find out what the cause of death was from the media because the medical examiner didn't even tell us. So there you go. There's a tense relationship between the two now.
Hey,
It
Tobo.
started a number of years ago, but by the time they get to court, they will admit generally under cross-examination.
Freaking, you ain't heard the case of David and Celeste? David, the singer, who they found the dead girl in the trunk of his black Tesla in the Hollywood Hills at the tow yard. The little 13-year-old girl. He's a grown-ass adult, and they found her dismembered, chopped up, and frozen and put in his Tesla. Yeah. This nasty ass. I ain't got no words for it. I ain't got no words.
Their primary source of information is the IO, and that's where they get most of their information. That shapes to some degree what they testify, even though they always claim that they're
Right, Jamie. That's the same thing I said. Couldn't he at least be arrested for I mean, he could be considered I know she ran away from home, but damn, she's not an adult. I mean, couldn't he be charged with kidnapping or something like that? Something. He needs to be charged with something and they need to hurry the fuck up. Exactly, Amber. So I have a question. Where are all her belongings? I have no idea. I don't, Sherberry, when I think when she left her house, when she ran away from home, she didn't bring anything with her. Not anything. Exactly, Queen. Her parents should be charged for allowing it. But you know what? I don't think the parents knew. Well, let me say it like this. I think they knew, but I don't think that they knew when she actually ran away and snuck off. I don't think they knew that. Now, I believe later on they found out where she was and they just didn't say anything about it. It's crazy. Exactly, Stacy. Why bring anything? He could buy her whatever she wanted. Exactly. Prayers, Tobo. Prayers, sweetie. The Tesla sat there so long, neighbors started complaining about the car before it was even ticketed. They sure did. So he has major money. Could be why they were quiet. It could be, but he wasn't a major, he wasn't a major star. I mean, yeah, he was doing shows and making a little bit of money, but he wasn't no Trey Songz, Chris Brown type of person. He wasn't. Flash, I agree. I agree. They funked the fucking ball. Yes, they did. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell this man is supposed to be still out. I mean, just saying. Um, could he have been framed? I'm not that deep. No, Shelby. I don't. Nope. I don't believe he was framed at all. I absolutely believe that he did this, and he had help. He got famous on TikTok and just had a show at Coachella. Yep. He made his first song and played it for his TikTok audience. He sure did.
Dependent. I take that with a grain of salt. You are right that there is a history as of late, and more so with the LAPD than the LA County Sheriff.
Right.
And that actually started under the previous administration. The Jim McDonnell has been doing who's now the chief of LAPD, used to be the LA County Sheriff.
So you need to get
He's
on
doing a
it.
yeoman's job by all accounts to try to repair that relationship. But it's like turning the Titanic. It's not an easy or an overnight.
Okay,
ability.
we got to zero in on what you said because I think it's so important. So you're saying that there is another suspect other than David who the LAPD has its sights set on with respect to what happened to Celeste before, during, and after her death, correct?
Correct. And
Is
by the way, they have reverse engineered, as you know, they have the records. They know when that car was parked. So they had the outer limits of when they think the
Yeah, I know
farthest
freaking.
out was
I
when she
know.
could have been when she could have died. They then have reverse engineered that and have concentrated on triangulating all of the other GPS, cell phone, uh, uh, cell tower, social media, all of that information.
Sweet Pea want to know why would they give him a stage at Coachella knowing the young girl rumors? And Sweet Pea, at that time, nobody knew about it. Did nobody know about it? Didn't nobody know nothing about it then?
Has been layered over in order to get, when I say triangulation, it's actually, that's a simplistic way of putting it. They actually do maps, so to speak, in layers. And so they know where the information is. They use the various techniques to try to show minute by minute where somebody is. And they've actually done that and reversed it. What
Well,
they did find, however, is what I'm told,
if
they
y'all done
did
did out,
find information that showed that somebody knew about what had happened at that in connection with the parking of the car when David was out of the jurisdiction.
this
One of the
is when the body was found.
hold
Correct.
up.
So do they have a name of the person who was involved with that vehicle?
Yes,
So
they believe they know who it was. Yes.
so what they're saying is that David didn't move the vehicle. Am I understanding this correctly, y'all? David didn't move the vehicle. Somebody else moved the vehicle to that spot of where it was towed from. Share Bear, that's a good question. My question is, why did they move her from the freezer? I have no idea. Maybe because he was going on tour. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's God. Wasn't there also something about another young girl that David had been in contact with apart from the one they found deceased? Freaking, I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about no other young girl.
Yes, absolutely. They believe they know who it is.
Wow.
Well, that would
And
tell
I'm
me
not-
that would tell me that there is video from the Tesla showing who got in and out.
Well, Harvey, yes. The private investigator said he was able to see the person when they were driving the Tesla to their spot where they parked the car at. He could see the person's face. He could see them clearly.
Of that car when it was parked on Doheny
I
Drive.
I did not cross the person. I can think of another investigative technique which would have done this in basically once you know when that car was parked, once you know that that car had not been turned on after X date, you can
Mm-hmm.
then, and if you've got a pool of other people that are, once you have the call logs on the phones, you then identify all the people who are on the call logs. You then go get their cell phone information. You take that cell phone information, you get the cell tower
Ping it.
information. You then take the cell tower information
Ping
along
it.
with the
Yep.
call logs, and you can, I keep using the term, but you can pinpoint
Yep.
where somebody was when within a general
Exactly.
area. And if they keep pinging in the same general area, that generally is indicative, depending on
Yep.
the load on the tower, as to where they are for a period of time. And that is one of the investigative techniques that they use to identify a second person.
So the second person you're talking about is the person who was in some control of that car when it was parked on the street with a body
Yes.
inside the trunk.
Yep.
Do
Yes,
you
it's the person. The way I understand it is that the second person is a person who is connected to one of the last times that car was moved.
got it? So that's not
Mm-mm.
necessarily the Santa Barbara trip because that was September.
Correct.
That was late August. Santa Barbara was spring.
Yeah, but understand, that gives them, once that car stops moving, once they have no data that suggests that that car had ever been moved again, they know, okay, or at least it's a working hypothesis. We don't have to deal with after whatever date
Run the
that
tape,
is. We
sir.
go
Run the
backwards. So
tapes.
they started moving backwards, and they then saw all of the various trips that were taken. That is what I believe they have, your source, because I don't know who your source was, nor would I ask you.
Sources on this.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
I'm 100% on this.
Right, but
Hey,
that
paddles.
would, what you're saying jives with what I've been told in terms of the investigative techniques. That
Could you imagine? Could you imagine, Sherbear? Could you imagine cutting a body up, decapitating a body, and sticking it in a fucking freezer? Sweet baby Jesus. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Turn says the Tesla was filthy with visible fender damage coinciding with a potential trip from a rural. Yes, 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 yes. It sure was. And guess what, y'all? Guess what, freaking? Guess what? Guess who's about to come home? Guess who's about to be released from prison? Diddy. Diddy's about to be released. He sure is. Chewy's mom says, I don't even like cutting up meat. Me either. Me either. It's Flavor, wait until some of these in here hear that song. Flash, what song? The Romantic Homicide. That's what song you talking about, the Romantic Homicide. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
what they did is reverse engineered it, if you will, from the last time the car was moved, what trips were taken, and they then focused on the trips that were taken. And my understanding is that there was a social media component to that, meaning there were posts that were made. And when they saw where the posts were made,
Yes, Turn.
they
I'm gonna
were
play that
then
one too.
able to also determine where that was geographically. And that,
Fucking
my
insane.
guess is, taking what you told me, that's how they pinned it to Santa Barbara County. Although the post, if you were to look at the post, you would not be able to tell
You
because
need to
there
be
were
locked up,
no
sir.
markers, there was no sign, there was no, it wasn't at a hotel or a club that you could identify from the post.
Right.
It was because of the geographical location that was pinpointed by all
I
of
know it,
these other
Gemini.
extra techniques that they have.
So maybe the most critical question then, the person you're saying is a suspect aside from David, who somehow had something to do with that car when it was parked on Doheny Drive in late August. Is that also the person who is somehow also connected to the Santa Barbara trip in the spring?
Could be that I didn't drill down
Ooh,
on it. I
wait.
don't know that the person knows. But what I will tell you is the reason that I push back a little, just not because I know anything, because it was just from the premise, is that the person that is
Hey, Harry, where you been? Where you been, chicka? Oh my goodness. Happy to see you. Hey, Flavor in the chat, just caught up. I hope David gets what he deserves. If he's found guilty, he won't survive prison. He sure won't. He sure won't. I'm so happy to see you, Harry. I've been worried about you. I've been worried about you, honey. I know it. I know you taking you a break. I know it. I know. It's all good. It's all good. You know, you won't always hold a wrench over here. Always. Thank you for stopping in, sweetie.
the focus, the other person, is not somebody after the car was found. That would appear, or somebody close in time. It's somebody who was geographically overlaid with his location. And they are surmising from that circumstantial evidence that the two of them had a connection to the either the trip or something that potentially could have been untoward.
I'm a little confused. Is that second person somebody they believe was in Santa Barbara with David?
Mm.
I believe that, yes, they think at some point on the trip.
I mean, that is the only thing that makes sense to me that would go with cutting up the body.
You know
That's the
what?
only
Yeah,
thing
I
that,
don't know. By the way, I still am not convinced that that necessarily was the case, because I heard stuff that made no sense. I heard um, other kinds of speculation that didn't make sense. I'm still not convinced that there was a cutting up, but if
What?
there was, that was
Hey,
separate and
Devious.
apart, that would be post mortem after death.
oh yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And so there
And
is.
maybe
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I mean, she was cut up. She was cut up. I hope that she would. Lord have mercy. Let's hope that they did not cut her up before she died. Let's hope they did not. Sweet baby Jesus. Lord have mercy. Get it together, people. Get it together.
long after death.
Correct. And then that presents all kinds of investigative issues.
But do you understand what I'm saying? That when we were told very clearly, and again, I have this 100%, that they believe he had help in dismembering the body. This again is their theory. David has not been charged with this, but that's what they believe. And I'm thinking, well, how would they know just based on looking at the body? Because one person can dismember a body. I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer did it alone. So if one person can do it, why are they so sure he had help? And the only conclusion I can draw is I know they believe they have hard evidence he was in Santa Barbara in spring, and that was a critical moment. And it sounds like from putting the pieces together that they believe Celeste's body may have been in that car. So if that's the case, the
And
only
not just Celeste's body, but a second person.
and a second person.
And not necessarily, I don't know whether it was in the car. I don't know anything
Hey,
else. I
Panda.
know that the working hypothesis is that we got to the other person because of a device that was tracked.
Right. And I'm thinking that's a camera from the
Why
Tesla.
is he still
And
out?
I'm thinking the opposite.
Why isn't
well,
he
I
locked
shouldn't
up?
say the opposite. I would think that the camera from the Tesla could be, but I think that the more compelling investigative tool here that they use are the cell phones and the
Yep.
and the social
Hey,
media
Prissy Chrissy.
postings and the once you get look, you can find out. I mean, it's frightening what you can do, and I mean it's frightening how far the investigative techniques have come. I remember cross-examining cell phone experts 10 years ago and cell phone experts 20 years ago, and then doing it this year. What they can do now that they couldn't do 10 years ago or 20 years ago is almost out of a science fiction movie. And to the point, and all you have to do is take a look at when you do share my location or you do locations and things like that, but the precision with which they can do this and
all that
the ability to
Snapchat
determine
location and
at
all
a
that.
certain moment where you are and what you're doing by location, and then comparing that to somebody else's. So you can say somebody was within. I mean, there's
Devious member for 17 months. Thank you,
put
sweetie.
two people within 6 feet of each other just by using historical data from devices. But think of
He says, soon as he was transferring his property titles to his mom, that made it beyond obvious that he's involved, in my opinion. Exactly, Harry. Because he started signing over everything to his mother. If you're not guilty, sir, if you're not guilty, why are you signing stuff over to your mother? Because you know your ass about to get locked up. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's do what we can to also get the less fortunate homeless off the streets. They aren't just disappearing. No one just does. Unless you fall off a mountain and a wild creature eats you. Exactly.
About that for a second. That you could say, I mean, that it's been revolutionary in criminal law in the sense that when people used to say, I remember a murder case that I had many years ago where it took me forever to get the cell phone records, and I actually was able to exonerate the young man because he was more than 13 miles away at the same time that
we know that's not going to happen for David.
Committed.
It's not.
But back then it was very crude, I should say, and rudimentary, because you were still just dealing with this idea of pinging off towers. Now you've got kind of 3 or 4 layers of, we're not just talking cell phone tower information, we're talking location where you can say this.
Okay, he just rambling off at the mouth now. He just going on and on and on and on. Like, yeah, we know that. Let me see if there's anything else. Police make wild discovery on Celeste's body. Let me see what they're talking about right here.
We know as...
Oh, let me go back.
Welcome to TMZ Live. We broke a big story. There is movement in the case involving the death of a friend of singer David's, Celeste, who was found dead in his trunk back in early September. We now know that LAPD homicide investigators believe her death was a homicide and say he is the suspect. Even though it has not formally come out as suspect, they have eyes on David as the guy who they think did it.
Right. What they have uncovered to this point leads them to believe that he
why
is
he not locked up?
And that this is a homicide. Now, we should say that the medical examiner has still not returned the toxicology results
nor has determined the cause
or
of death.
determined.
Well, see, you know, I think they're waiting on the toxicology reports, y'all. That's what I think they're waiting on. I think they're waiting on the toxicology reports. But if they have this much evidence already, go on and lock his ass up. Go on and lock his ass up. Seriously.
Manner or cause of death.
And manner or cause of death is officially
Hey, Kevin.
important because the coroner needs to weigh in, but it's not necessary. Even if the coroner said undetermined.
What that means, Turn? You hear him say on Discord, say he media trained her? What's media train mean? Media train? I ain't never heard of that. Right, Davis. That's exactly what I was thinking. They giving him time to run or take his own life. Exactly. That's the exact same thing I was thinking. They giving this fool enough time to maybe want to off himself, because I'm gonna let y'all hear one of his songs. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear one of his songs. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear Romantic Homicide, and then I'm gonna play the Celeste song for y'all. He made a song and named it Celeste. Joyce, they found out she wasn't pregnant. They found out she was not pregnant. She popped off about him messing with little kids, and that's what he said to her before he asked the monster. Oh, okay, Turn. I did see that video. Yes, I did. Because she said something like, he R-ed her or something like that. Yeah, I saw that video. I did. Was she only 15? I think she was 13. Wasn't she 13, y'all? 13 years old. She was 14. Okay. 14 when they took her life, and she turned 15. Okay. Got it. Well, if she was 15, he did R her. Age of consent is 16. Law enforcement is watching him now, waiting for his next move. I wouldn't even be waiting for his ass to make his next move. His ass would be locked up. To me, it sounds like they got enough evidence. To me. But who am I? I'm gonna play this song for y'all. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Play this song. Strike me, David. Strike me. Don't nobody care, bitch. I'm scared. It feels like you don't care. Enlighten me, my dear. Why am I still here? I don't mean to be complacent with the decisions you made, but why? In the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry, no, not a single tear. And I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even arrive. didn't even regret it, y'all.
I can't believe I said it, but it's true. I hate you.
Crazy. Crazy. Excuse me. Excuse me. He killed you and he didn't even regret it. He can't believe he said it. Excuse me, sir. Now I'm gonna play this song, Oh Celeste. The song Oh Celeste. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it.
So this is what it's like to not need weed to get me high. I love it when you hold me, when you cry. Just because, just because. Be my Valentine. I wanna make you big suicidal. These are the kind of thoughts that cross my mind. Just because, just because I love you so, so much. I love you so, so much. Darling, I would love to ease your mind, but you only open up when you get high. If I had the money, I would buy us time just to get by, just to stay high. Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes.
A little
Hear her
cuckoo,
voice
huh?
each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. I'm Celeste. Afraid you only love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress.
And he's singing this song about a 14-year-old girl. A 14-year-old girl. A 14-year-old girl. We. Oh my God. Strange, huh? Strange. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I swear to God, I ain't. Joyce, you damn right. She deserves to. She deserves to. I just like I ain't got no I don't have no words. I don't have no words for a human who would do some fuck shit like this to a child. This sick son of a bitch, plain and simple. Her parents had to know where she was. They were in public videos, etc. So incredibly, yes, 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 yes. Did her parents know they were dating? I believe they did. I believe they did. I do. Ain't no way my child is gonna be gone from me for over a year, and I'm not out here searching for her. Ain't no way in hell. Her parents had to know where she was. Just saying. Just saying. Yes, the adults failed this baby. They did. They did. And they had a private ceremony when they held her funeral and stuff like that. It's sad all the way around. Yeah, she had run away once, brought back, and left again with him. Exactly. Exactly. I believe he paid them off. I do. I do, Miss Meggs. I do believe that he paid the parents. Yes, ma'am, I do. Because ain't no way in hell my child will be somewhere with a grown adult man and I not be kicking down his fucking doors to get my child away from him. Sorry. But no. Ain't no way in hell. It's sad. It's sad all the way. But I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this case, okay? I'm gonna keep y'all updated on it. You know, I want to try something different over here on my YouTube. And since now I see that a lot of y'all are participating in this case, a lot of y'all have been watching it or whatever like that. I will keep y'all updated on it. I sure will. I sure will. Thank y'all for coming in and participating. I know it ain't the drama. I know it ain't the drama side of things, but I can do different shit as well. I can, just putting it out there. I can do different shit. I ain't just got to be stuck in the drama 24/7. No, I do not. The drama is fun. It rolls off my tongue a whole lot easier. Hey, I can cut somebody out with the quickness. But I can cover something different. I can. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Solo Rider. Yes, it is turn. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank y'all for coming and participating, though. I appreciate it, y'all. I do. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. When we gonna get another field trip, Flavor? Well, hopefully on December the 4th, that is a state championship football game. And hopefully I can go live for that. And then I told y'all that we are supposed to be going to Nashville for my daughter's birthday on December the 16th. Her 21st birthday. So, yeah, I'm going to take up there and we're going to turn up a little bit. Oh, Amber, I love the onion balls. I love them, love them, love them, love them. I make them all the time. I want to go see some Christmas decor, go shopping or something. I might try to plan something. Anyone interested in the case of the girl that was murdered on the cruise ship? Yes. Heary. See, I watch all these cases. I watch all these cases. I didn't know if y'all want me to cover that type of stuff though. But I can. I can. She was stuffed up under a fucking bed. Sick and sad. Twisted. Oh. I ain't never seen nothing like it. You know what? I don't think I could ever personally kill somebody. I don't. Unless, and I'm going to say unless you did something like terrible to one of my children. Then I believe I could take your punk ass up out of here. What is an onion boil? Sissy girl, onion boil, you stick a stick of unsalted butter down in a onion. You take the core out of the onion, you stick a stick of the unsalted butter in it, and you pour like Old Bay, lemon pepper, all that type of stuff on it, and then you wrap it up in aluminum foil and you stick it in the oven and you let it cook for like an hour. It's the best fucking thing ever. And why was she staying in the room with the grands who she lived with? I mean, the dad and stepmom knew the stepbrother had issues towards her. I don't know. Flavor, did you see the case about the two boys and the two dads? Shelby. You need to cover the Chroma folks. I need the DC family to talk. See, you know what? Chroma has been a mess here lately. Chroma has been a mess here lately. Okay. See, you got Elevated Truth going off on Brittany J and reality. I was killing myself fucking laughing. He doxed himself. He doxed his fucking self. And then you have Jones and Nunya. Who else? Soup. I watch all of them. I watch everybody over there. Okay. I watch Soup. I'm in her bushes on a daily. Okay. I watch Soup. I like Soup. Stinson Soup. I like her. Okay. She's good peeps. I watch her. And they all tagging nonsense, punk ass. And y'all know I cannot stand fucking nonsense. She is a nonsensical bitch. Okay, she is. I cannot stand that whore. She is the biggest fucking hypocrite on this platform. Okay, she is. Cannot stand her ass. You found Center? Lord have mercy. I don't go in Center's chat. I don't go in Center's chat like that. Yeah, but it's been a mess. Clue, Queen Bee, Jay for Justice, they have kind of ostracized her from the group because she said she calls one of the peeps over there N-word or something like that, and they kind of ostracized her from the group. But you know, you got Granny's Watching, who has been racist as hell. Clue, who has been racist as hell. I mean, like, come on now. Come on now. Sweet Pea, it's yeah. Nonsense. She not nobody that you need to be interested in. She's not. Okay. Just putting it out there. Me, I like Jonesy. I like Jonesy. Jonesy, keep it 100. I like Jonesy. I love me some Jonesy and Soup. I do. Who are the good people to watch true crime? Gray Hughes, Grizzly True Crime. And Brittany J, y'all, I watch her from time to time. And guess who done started going to sleep up on her panel now? Reality has done started snoring up there on her panel now. I like to fail the fuck out. Hey Keith. Yeah, plunder. Yep. I really like Grizzly. Grizzly be on point with her shit. She does. But I watch all of them over there. I watch them all over there in the Chroma sector. I watch them all. I sit back and I laugh my ass off. Craig is BJ's biggest problem. He is, because he talks more shit behind the camera, and he's the they listen for every fucking thing that he says. I was watching Clue the other day. Clue was distinctly going back and listening for particular comments that Craig was over there saying. I'm just like, sir, you just need to shut the fuck up. Shut up, sir. You ain't helping this lady out none. You're not. You all you want to talk about is God this and God that. But then you get on BJ's, and all you talking about is fucking and drunk as hell. Like, stop. Stop it. Oh, Shelby, yes. When Clue calls Brittany fat. You know what? That shit right there irks me. It irks me. Cause I'm just sitting up here like, Cluminati. Are you really calling somebody fat? No, ma'am, bitch. No, ma'am. You can't call nobody big back Bertha. You can't say shit about nobody. She called Brittany J fucking fat. I'm like, stop it. Stop it. Come on now. Hey, Andy. Exactly. Here, if you call someone fat, you best be a skinny bitch. Exactly. Not bigger than the person you're calling flat than the person you're calling fat. You know what? I can't listen to Clue. I don't know how anybody supports Clue. She has admitted that she's a fucking racist. She has owned up to her shit and said she don't give a damn what nobody thinks about her being a fucking racist. So yeah, you can miss me with all that. Miss me with it, okay? I ain't got shit for Cluminati. Not a fucking thing. Not shit for her. You can miss me with all of that. And she says the most nastiest shit and talks about people's kids and says all the things, and she gets super chats and money while she's over there saying these things. Let somebody over here say the shit that she says. Baby, you gonna have your hand chopped off. I cannot get with that. Never will. Never will. But it is what it is. Jay is for justice said shit about Queen first. That's why they went for her. I know it, Chewy, because she called Queen a snake. She called her a snake bitch. They found that comment, and baby, they went to digging. Is the pearl clutcher still around? Who's the pearl clutcher? Justin. Justin, is that who you talking about? Yeah, he's still around. He is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I like listening to Jones and Soup. I like listening to them too. I do. Excuse me. But they keep it real across the board. They do. They keep it real across the board. Soup, I love me some Soup. She keeps it 100. She don't get on here and talk about people looks and shit like that. She just call you out for your fuck shit that you do on the internet. So yeah. Lab After Dark is fun. I don't know who Lab After Dark is legally. I know Benny Keys is back. Benny Keys is back. He's going live. He got a huge audience over there now listening to him. Um Ernie Shell, sweet baby Jesus. Y'all know what? I thought about covering Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell is a whole shit storm. Ernie Shell. Who knows Ernie Shell? That man there is a mess. Yes, Benny Keys is. He is clean and sober, and I'm proud of him. Yes, I am. Is their bomb last name? The Lightning Tiger. Yes, Shelby, this is his name. The Lightning fucking Tiger. Ugh. Messy as hell. Ernie is cuckoo. Ernie had don't Ernie had didn't they report that he has HIV as well? Honey, these YouTube streets are messy. They're messy, messy, messy. And then Randy and Wendy, they over in another community covering some people that I don't know. Vigilium or I forgot the person name they talking about. And then we got Brooke over there, honey. It's 90 days. Oh my God. Yeah, all these communities are messy as hell. Messy as hell. Shannon knows all of these on Ernie. Ooh wee. Viper don't like him either, does he? Mm-mm. Who was Brooke going at? Oh, who was Brooke going at the other day? Amber over there on Rumble. Who was Brooke covering? Siwa. Siwa. Yes. Fucking Siwa. Whoo wee. Y'all, it's so many different communities to watch out here. So many different communities to watch out here. Don't forget Snoop's breaking news. It's turned. A Christian witch. It's so many different communities to watch out here, y'all. All I can tell y'all is be careful. Be careful who you invest your time into, okay? Be careful who you invest your time in. For real. Some of these people, they only care about one thing. One thing and one thing only, okay? And Brittany J just went live. Manufactured outrage. That's what her live is about. I covered Jess again today. She done got a whole BMW, LOL, but no kids and no rent. Lord have mercy. Yes, Paige is dropped off the face of the earth. Like our little drama community over here, like it ain't hitting on shit. It ain't hitting on shit. We got Amber going live. Me and Amber are the who else is going live over here? Ain't nobody else fucking going live. Jen. She got one more day left of her antibiotics and she ain't got her voice back. Mo ain't been going live. Big Back Bertha, bitch. She ain't going live either because she driving her cab. She driving the cab, y'all. Panda, right? Panda, go live. Solo, no, it has. It has. Merge communities. Oh hell no, Harry. Hell no. Merge. What community? What community would y'all like me to merge with? What community? Flavor go live and cover all the communities. You know what? I may do that. You know what I need? Y'all know what live stream I need to cover. I need to cover the nonsense went on center panel and Jonesin reviewing their live stream. Oh, that would be fucking epic. That would be fucking epic. I might do that tomorrow. I might do that. What y'all think about that? Which are y'all ready for? Are y'all ready for? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for that type of stream? It's like everyone left the DC, no one going live, hardly no clip channels. Where's that's what I want to know. Going to tell it? Damn. I mean, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all don't let Flavor run y'all bitch ass off? Cause y'all ain't got but $45, 45 people in y'all chat. I said $45. Y'all ain't got but 45 people in y'all chat. They don't want to go live no more. Go live, bitches. Go live. Go live. I mean, you gotta stay consistent. I'm late watching from the beginning. Flavor, you should have taken your fan and gone. Maybe snatch a cowboy. they are scared, turn. Scared ass bitches. The fuck y'all scared for? Legally, you need to. You need to. I will be over there supporting you. I would definitely be over there supporting you. And you're a hairdresser too, baby. You could go live doing hair. Hey, mistress. Shit. I mean, I guess these punk ass bitches over here, I done made them cloak out. They done clocked out, y'all. Hey, Angel. They done clocked out. It's a shame. Jenny, did did y'all watch did y'all watch Jenny Jen live stream the other day that she did? She went live. She played an 8-minute fucking intro video and went live for 4 fucking minutes. 4 minutes. Swear to God. 4 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the Cash App. My boo thing. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Flavor, did you hear about the Christian teacher that beat her son? I haven't watched her crap in quite some time. That's so disrespectful to waste people's time. That's the one thing no one gets back in life. Exactly, Harry. Hey, who raised you? She just wanted to come and tell everybody hi. That's it. She just had to come and tell everybody hi. Like, bitch, nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares. I know. Tobo, you need to go live. Earth and nonsense are BFFs now. Oh hell no, legally. they look like they could be best friends. I swear to God, they do. I think that's what I'll do tomorrow, y'all. I think that's what I'll do tomorrow. I will play Jones's live of her covering the nonsense and center. I'm gonna have to break it down to y'all and kind of explain to y'all the I y'all need to do some research. I guess the clip channels don't even have anything to clip. Nope. Nope. It's a shame. But it is what it is. Yes, please play Jones and her coverage of his center own nonsense or her weird act. I know. Nonsense was up there talking crazy as hell. Hey, Jane, though. She was up there talking crazy as hell. Lobby. Are you gonna lobby me? What? Shut up, bitch. I think I'll cover that tomorrow, okay? So y'all just be prepared for that, okay? Be prepared for that. Nonsense has no sense at all. No, she does not. I've already seen the center handed her ass. He sure did. He sure did, and he kicked her punk ass off panel. Amber, member for 9 months. I'm due for 1. Palace, member for 8 months. Love this chat. Love y'all too. Thank y'all. Well, I guess I'll get off here. And Andy, new member. Shelby, I think I'll wait on. I think I'll wait for that for tomorrow. Okay, I think I'll wait for that for tomorrow. I ain't really got nothing to talk about tonight. Now y'all know if Bummy comes live, y'all know I will restream it. Bombshell, you said that you said that you was coming live this weekend, and you was gonna do a dragon stream. Okay, where you at, bitch? Where you at? You ain't working that fucking hard. You need to be getting prepared for your upcoming hearing. Cause you got a hearing that's coming up. You got a hearing that's coming up. You better call them courts and ask them when that hearing is gonna be. Because all we can see is they filed a rule nice side on the eviction paperwork. Okay. And all that lets us know is that you are scheduled for a hearing. Okay. So, I don't think she got that job no more, y'all. I don't. But that's just my opinion. I don't think she got that job. I don't think she got no Wi-Fi. And I think her water has been turned off again. Just saying. Hey, Trixies. Harry, did you watch that that live stream I did when I read Bombshell's Discord DMs, and she told everybody in her Discord that she had a pubic rash because her water had been turned off, and that she was washing with 2 jugs of water and she was just stirring the dirt all around her, and she had got a pubic rash. A fucking pubic rash. I ain't never in my life had no fucking pubic rash. Not a pubic rash. How the fuck do you get a pubic rash? How the fuck do you get a pubic rash? Oh, Trixie. You're Trixie in chat. Okay, thank you for the cash app, Trixie. Thank you. I appreciate you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Flavor fleas too. Oh. Their rash may be caused by more than dirt. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I can fucking imagine. Oh, I can fucking imagine. Mm-mm-mm. Well, look. Every night in my Discord now, y'all, I am playing movies. We watched Annabelle last night. It was good. It freaked me the fuck out. My Discord is open. Anyone is allowed to come in, and we just have us a good old time in there. Who raised you? Member for 20 months. Thanks for always keeping me laughing. Love you. Love you too, Who Raised You. Thank you so much, sweetie. Pat has a song called Suds Bucket. Your turn. I saw that. Pat needs to sit her old ass down somewhere. Pat is a messy ass bitch, okay? Pat Varley, she's an old messy ass bitch. She wants somebody to respond so badly to her. Flavor. Girl, shut your stupid big toothed ass up. Nobody cares, bitch. Nobody cares. You won't even go live and address no fucking body. So, I mean, but you want somebody to address your fucking community post. Bitch, please get some fucking help, okay? Log the fuck off. Drunker than me. Log the fuck off. Log the fuck off. That's all I can tell you to do. She's a stupid ass bitch. Goonies will be a great funny movie. Yeah, we can watch Goonies. We can. Flavor, this is my channel name. Okay. Pre-recorded bullshit so people can't ask questions. Exactly. Nobody fucking cares, bitch. Nobody. Can't eat a carrot through a picket fence. Not a carrot through a picket fence. Boy, that's tough. That's tough, honey. Ooh, wee. Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. All right. It was good chatting with y'all tonight. I had fun. I had me a ball. Karen needs her bush waxed. She needs she needs something. She needs some Brazilian down there or something. Okay, go get your Brazilian wax, bombshell. Wax that shit off. Okay, do something with it. Maybe you won't be getting no pubic rash. Okay, nasty ass bitch. Goodies never say that. Exactly. All right, y'all. Flavor, thank you for being kind and welcoming to me. No problem, Trixies. No problem, honey. And thank you for everything that you have done. I appreciate you as well. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm glad that you're over here with us. I am. All right, y'all. I'm going to head off here for the night. Yeah, we probably still got time to watch a movie in Discord. We still got time. Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all in Discord here in a few. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Then a fantasy, lonely, like a highway. She's living in a world, and it's on fire. Oh, no, I cannot, no. Not on these platforms, won't let defeat. Close up my street, feel the heat. I'm on fire, I'm not discreet. You got the fever for some. Can you taste my name? It's flavor, don't you? Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning the things I do. Do you? Ooh, in these YouTube streets, I'm making my mark, not backing down, lightning the dark. You got the fever, taste my name, it's any flavor, flavor, don't you? Ooh, this girl is on fire, this girl is on fire, she's walking on fire, this girl is on fire. Taste my name, taste my name as you watch my flame on these YouTube streets. Ooh, you got the fever for some, taste my name.